What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I got something to talk about. Um, what I'm hearing, and I didn't really want to speak on it, but first off, let me say hello to all the people that watch me, watch my channel, um, like what I say and like what I do. And first off, I want to say, sugar. Sugar and Kira all taken care of. They're good. Still working on Sugar's kennel. I'm still working on Sugar's kennel. Hold on. Let me check something out. I'm still working on Sugar's kennel, and I'm also working on Kira. And we got some big news coming up in the next 2 months. So, we got some huge news actually. Um, we just gotta figure it out, put some things in order, but things are gonna be smooth. Everything's gonna be smooth rolling. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Betty, no, not Betty. Blue. Hopefully, we can get her. We can get her out by next month or the end of this month. I want to get her ear cropping. She gotta get her ear cropping done. Betty gotta get their ear cropping done. And speaking on ear cropping, man, I'm gonna let you know Virginia is terrible with these vet prices. They're terrible with vet prices and customer service. I've been talking to the people I've been talking to people from different parts of Virginia, trying to figure out how can I go to the vet and do certain things like that. They talking about for ear cropping is $550 to $900. $550 to $900, and they also talking about to get a puppy checkup is going to be roughly $700 each puppy, and cropping $550 $900 each puppy. So it's terrible, man. It's terrible. But it has to get done. But I also have something. I was looking at Kira. Kira, where you at? Kira, where you at? Oh, you're right here. I've been trying to figure out some things to get it done to get Betty's ear crop, because Betty is real, real, real nice. She's turned out amazing. The videos y'all seeing of her are in delay. I said I wanted to keep her in the cut, but she is turning out amazing. It's just was throwing her off is her ear cropping, and even Blue, the cropping is basically throwing the head shape off and how it's formed. But they're turning out amazing. I mean, amazing. Um, Blue, Blue is also, she's on a whole different level. Her and Betty, they're special in their own different way. They're special in their own different way. And I love it, man. I love what she's turning out like, and I love what Betty got planned out with Blue. What she got planned out, and the person she's going to is just amazing. So I can't wait. Um, what else? What else? This live is gonna be hitting up on everything, but I want to talk about this little situation that was brought to my attention that I didn't speak on like everybody else. Everybody else spoke on it, and made their little memes and laughed about it. But me, little old Mel didn't say nothing. Little old Mel didn't care about it, But it's something I gotta laugh at. Well, not laugh at. I actually feel bad for the people that spent money on this damn thing, on this so-called dog. So, what, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, it was this show, the so-called famous Beanstalk and Cash Money. Cash Money. Both of them dogs get on stage, damn near about to die, and people win. I think, dude with Cash Money wins, and Cash Money was just about to die up there. Couldn't take the heat. Dude pulling him, it looked like he about to choke, suffocate, and die. Shaw and them, they laughing and everything. But Beanstalk wins. I mean, not Beanstalk, but Cash Money wins. I guess because he had the bigger frame with the bigger head. And it was just terrible, man. That was animal abuse that day. It was animal abuse. And the people that recorded it, I would have felt bad recording it. I would have felt, I don't care how much money you give me to record something like that. I'm not recording it. I would have told them right away, yo, these dogs are terrible. Just put them down to sleep. They don't deserve to be living. It's animal cruelty. If my dog can't take 90-degree weather, and live, run, jump, play, sunbathe, I'ma feel bad for the dog. This dog sound like a Mack truck. Sound like one of them Lone Stars. Dying. The dog could have died that day. And they just care about the dollar. The dollar, well, this is what this community is about. It's about the dollar. And it was just like, yo, this competition could have easily went south. That dog could have died. And Beanstalk didn't look any better. Cash Money, dang sure didn't look better. Eyes all pop. Yo, man, the dog was on his deathbed that day. And apparently, it's out there that Mr. Cash Money that won is dead. And the people that's spending money on this dog talking about to get Cash Money puppies, I feel bad for y'all. Because y'all spent y'all dollar. Let's say he charged $4,000 or $5,000. He charged $4,000 or $5,000, and you sat there and paid that, and now that stud fee is gone. You spent your money on a dog that ain't even live up to 3 years old, and the dog was 3 years old and it died. You could have told, just looking at that video, you seen the dog was going to die that day if they didn't take that video off and say, all right, yo, let's go, it's time to go home. And that hot, correct me if I'm wrong, California or Florida, I'm pretty sure it was California, that California heat, that dog couldn't take that. That dog would have dropped. And y'all talk about me and my terrier style dog. She can sit out there in the heat, sunbathe, and sit out there all day. She like the heat. She love it. She be thinking she at the beach, sitting on the deck. Okay, it was Florida. Appreciate it. Hotep, I appreciate it. My dog, she sit on that deck all day. Like today, I told her, yo, it was 82 today. 82 degrees. I told her, yo, look, come on, go in the house, go under the AC. And we got the doggy door. You know what she does? She goes directly in the heat and take a nap. Take a nap for about an hour or two. Then she go in the house, get her a sip of water, and then go right back out. That's what a dog should be. A dog should be able to go outside, take a 2-hour nap outside, go in, get some water, call it a day. But no. Cash Money, on the other hand, he got to die. He died. He dead. He gone. So you can't get your stud fee money back. And I wonder what dude talking about. I wonder what was his excuse on him dying. What he gonna do for the people? He might just tell y'all go screw yourselves. Hey, who knows? But me, I'd be feeling like a fool putting my money down on a dog that damn near dying on a stackle. And they sitting there pulling up on the leash, trying to stack them and, do all this and make his chest pop out and all that. And it was like you was holding dead weight. I don't know how much he weighed, but let's say he was about 90 pounds, 80 pounds. That dog dropped. That's a big mother chucker to be picking up. He big. You picking up dad weight. So the little money that you won from Bashar, you took it, so hey, he took it, now you collecting other people's money. I just feel bad for the people. And y'all are fools for wanting to breed with something like that. Y'all discredit y'all discredit the breed. Y'all discredit the dogs that's, healthy and want to move and run and terrier style, or, aka let's bully style, or the dogs that are bullying still move. Y'all discredit those dogs, and y'all want something like Cash Money. No, damn well Cash Money ain't gonna get you nowhere in your program. He might throw a little weight on you with a nice head, with a big head for y'all, a nice head, but then he gonna come with them health issues he got. You gonna get dogs that sound like Mack trucks mixed with a Lone Star. It could barely walk. You seen his feet. Look at the dog. The dog was just terrible. And y'all sit there and y'all love it. Y'all love this world. This community is so dumb. Y'all love the unhealthy stuff, and then y'all look at the healthy stuff and like, nah, I gotta be unhealthy. Like a good friend of mine, he has a dog, perfect clean. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. And then they gonna talk about too clean. How is a dog too clean? So y'all like dogs like Cash Money and Beanstalk? Huh? I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Y'all like dogs that's unhealthy. Y'all like dogs that can't breathe, can't live up to 14, 15, 12, 13 years. Come on, man. Y'all like dogs that's only living 2 years. No, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. 6, 7, 8 months and dying. The oldest I seen them exotics and dogs like Cash Money would live up to 2. And 2 is pushing it. And ABKC, all the registries that allow these exotics and dogs like that, they fools too. You can see where their mind is at. It's about that dollar. This community is motivated by the dollar. The dollar and how dumb you are. It is. Y'all will turn down a dog. Let me stop trying to put my dogs into the equation. Y'all turn down a dog like, all right, if y'all watch, my phone about to die, so this might end short. If y'all watch Hotep Kennels, y'all turn down a dog like Cashmere. Who else? Who else he got? Let's say, who else he got on his yard? Another dog, he got Sheba, which is Cashmere's daughter. Y'all turn down dogs like them to go to a Miyagi, a Cash Money, who else? A Dax, all day long. But you sleep on our dogs with the terrier, less bully style, and if they are bullied with a clean blood behind them, y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. And who else? Y'all don't want it. And who else? Who else I could use too? Let's say another good friend of mine, who I'm breeding with too next, Taz. Y'all turned down his son. Y'all turned down his puppies because they look like the old Edge or they more terrier. You know what I'm saying? Y'all turned down his puppies all day. Y'all call him a big Amstaff. Yo, Mark. I was just talking about you too. I was just talking about that little scene when people was telling you Remus is too clean. and I might as well put it out there. The owner is right in the chat. Um, y'all will take. It's just a sad thing. Y'all take a dog like Cash Money all day, but when you got dogs, like Luna, which is Jonathan, I see you in here. Sheba, Sheba, Cashmere, Remus, Kira, Sugar. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else I know? Taz. Let's use Mandela. Y'all wouldn't take dogs like them, but y'all want a beanstalk. Y'all want a Dax. Y'all want a Cash Money. Yeah, you right, Hotep. Yo, it's dirty, it's foul, and a Diamond. Matter of fact, I'ma use Diamond. I used to have a dog who, I used to have a dog like Hotep. If y'all look on his channel, it's a dog named Diamond. I used to have a dog just like her, and people used to discredit her because she was a more athletic dog. She was a more athletic dog, and when she ate, she only gained like 2 pounds, and then she lost it. You know, because she'll work it off real quickly, fast metabolism, quick. But they was very muscular, and females that's less bullier style, they are awesome producers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking trash about the females that's not bully. I'm not talking trash about the females that are bully, but I'm putting spotlight on the dogs that have a problem because people are talking about them. They're less bullier, you know. So I'm aiming on that because I'm a victim of it. I am a person that has a dog that's not bully enough, and people discredit her. You know, people talk trash about her. People talk trash about her, and they say some real foul stuff about her, and it's like, come on, man. If you really knew, dogs like them are in some of these most famous champion dogs' pedigree. You know, you always gotta have, and I tell people, or if you're in this game, you gotta have a solid foundation. You gotta have a solid foundation from females because the females make the yard. The males, what they do is they determine the sex, and they make your yard popular. They make your yard famous. When you go sell puppies, or when it's time to sell your puppies or take your puppies out, you're not gonna bring the mama. You're gonna bring that stud. You're gonna bring that stud because people want to see the male. They don't give credit to the female. And you see me over here, Palace Finest Bullies. I always want to give credit to the female because I'm basing my yard off my females. Every female that I get, they play a role. They have a career. They have to get their role done, their career. You know, so it's me personally, I feel that I have to speak up for the females, you know, because I own 2, well, now 3, the puppy. So I got to speak up for them. And what Kira did was amazing. Off her first breeder, she goes ahead and reproduce herself. And I knew what I was doing. What I mean by that is I took a tighter bred dog to a scatterbred dog, you know, but it was just the point of she could have produced anything else, but she cloned herself, a better version. The female puppies that you see that I supposedly post, I post a lot, those are the ones that came out the best. But all of them, from the male, from Tri Girl, um, Betty, Blue, they all came out looking like each other, but in different body shape and form. But they all, you knew that Kira produced them. You know, I say what Fats did for the program. He brought he brought weight and he also brought color. You know, and another thing is too, on my female Kira. Yes, she's a 14-inch dog, but her parents and her grandparents, besides Denzel, are 17-inch dogs. So Kira could have been pulling from that. Come here. So you gotta understand, when you're breeding, you gotta understand the dogs, the blood behind it. And I just feel like we have to come to an understanding, or the bully community gotta get some common sense, because those like Cash Money is a disgrace. Dog died. One a little bully stack off, and Bashar made he put Beanstalk in there, and it was just terrible, man. It was a fun show with dogs that look terrible. And when people are getting into this breed, and let's say people from different countries, when they're looking at this breed, they're looking at the breed as a disgrace. They're looking at, okay, I don't want to own this breed. But you got people like myself that are trying to make a change and got clean dogs, but they're not looking at us because the dogs that are unhealthy, they're more popular. And the dogs that's unhealthy, the dogs that are healthy, they're not popping. As soon as when you type in Google American bullies or wherever, you seeing the unhealthy dogs. And that's crazy, man. He died while he was sleeping. That's terrible. My dog, Kira, you can hear all the dogs. You can hear them while they sleeping. Any little sound that they hear, they're going to pop up their head. The puppies today surprised me. Dude was pressure washing the house. They'll lay down. And as soon as when he hit the first step coming up the deck, they popped their head up, barked. And I'm like, wow. Kira had a late reaction before the puppies. When Kira realized, or when she seen the puppies bark, she checked it out and started barking. So that's ridiculous. Wow, man. Wow. Hotep, that's crazy, man. Mark, that's crazy too about Remus, man. It's crazy. It's crazy you said that, because a lot of people, they would have took the dollar. You're a strong person to deny and refuse and turn down money just to help better the breed. And a lot of people, they're not that strong. They're not that strong to turn down money and try to help better the breed. They see that dollar and they jump for it. And for me, I could care less about the dollar. The money, if you're doing this the right way, the money is going to come with it. But my overall objective and goal is to make a perfect American bully, where it could go in the show ring, it could go do protection work, it could do what's that thing called, emotional support, and do something. It could work. Like, believe it or not, I like protection work, but one of the reasons why I got dogs, well, I love dogs, is because it helps me when I'm down. Kira is a dog that's gonna help me when I'm down. She has it in her. I just gotta bring it out to do some protection work. But Kira is a dog when I'm feeling down. She's gonna bring me back up. She's gonna bring me back up. So I kind of use Kira as something to bring me back up. You know, um, I think that's in kind of emotional support. Because sometimes I get overwhelmed with situations and all I have is my dog. At the end of the day, yes, she's a part of the program, but she's my best friend. She's my best friend. So I feel you, Hotep. I feel you. And I feel you on that, man. And let's just bring, I'm going to believe it or not, me thinking about this right now, just throwing flashbacks in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, when this dog go, yes, Betty is a clone. Betty might act like her mama. But at the end of the day, it's nothing like that first dog that started the program, that was your best friend. I held Kira because the situation she was in, when I got her, she didn't want to walk. So for 4 months, for 2 months after, when she was about 4 months, I picked up on a Monday. That Tuesday, she turned 4 months. So 2 months later, she didn't want to walk or nothing. So for 2 months straight, I was holding Kira in my arms, walking her blocks, and blocks. And we developed a relationship. At first, it was a little rocky, but at the end of the day, we both came to each other, and it was like a dream come true. So if you want to ask, yes, my program is practically based off of Kira. Yes, we have Sugar, but my program is based off Kira. When you look at all the dogs' pedigree that I produce or going to produce, you're going to see Kira in that pedigree. You're going to see it. You can like it, you can love it, but at the end of the day, you're going to see her. I'm trying to figure out where I can charge this phone at, because this is a good conversation we having. I don't know if these ain't wires. These ain't the phone. These ain't. So you will see Kira in the ped multiple times, one time, but at the end of the day, if you know anything about making a bloodline or creating one, the dogs you started with gotta be in all the dogs' pedigree. Basically, all the dogs you paid for, they gotta be in that ped. And you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know why you got them in the ped and how you started it, and it's a lot behind it. And my biggest thing is I'm going to strive to make a perfect dog in my liking, but also to have something that you guys like, but still fit in my liking. And I would never sell my soul to the exotic community, the Merle community, the Cash Money and Beanstalk community. That's not me, man. Because it hurt me to see a dog die in his sleep or die in general because I'm not producing a good dog. Because think about it. Let's say if I sell a dog to a pet home, they're expecting this dog to live. Let's say if you sell a dog with kids, you want to see that dog grow up with that kid. You don't want to see the dog die when the kid like 5 years old, that dog gotta at least live up to the kid turn a teenager, leave the house for high school. I mean, well, not high school, college. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that when you're buying a dog, you're buying a family member. And a lot of people don't understand that, yes, you run a kennel, but each one of them dogs, even though they used as a so-called tool or a next level, once you buy that dog and get that dog, they're part of the family. They're part of the family because you still got to take the time out and care for that dog. You know, and that's one thing about me is Sugar gets on my nerve. I'm gonna be honest with you. She gets on my nerve. And just because she gets on my nerve, I can't mistreat her. I can't treat her any better than when I treat Kira or the puppies. But at the end of the day, Kira knows she was here first, and you know she thinks she can get away with certain things. But Sugar is a part of the family. She's a part of the pack. And one thing about me, I have mixed emotions on things. I might say something one time and don't do it, or I don't follow through with it. That's just me. Like I said, I have my own. Yeah, we were. Kira, we were. Oh. I have my own little issues. I'm going through. You know, we all go through things. See, look at it. I have my own little issues I go through, man. We all go through things, so you might hear me say one thing and then it don't turn out to be like that. Oh, you saying hello to the camera? You know, so and what takes me out of that element, of not thinking like that is when I'm talking dogs. When I'm in chats like this, or when I'm actually on the phone or texting you. So, so people like Barry, of course, Mark, Remus, I love talking to you guys. And Mark, man, I told you, anytime you need help or have some type of question, text me, call me, because this is my comfort zone. My comfort zone is talking these dogs and talking the talk and talking to my people that want to help the breed. You know, and I'm not saying I know everything, but in breeding, you gotta have that common sense. And you gotta think about it like, would you want to sell a dog that's unhealthy and it goes to that family household and it dies? Would you like that? How would you feel if somebody sold you a dog that's unhealthy and dies? Now, some people won't have feelings to it, a reaction. But me, I'm going to have a feeling towards it, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm assuming Kira's going to live 12, 13 years. You know, maybe even longer. Her grandmother, 10 years old. Her mother and father, going on 6, 7, I believe. 6, I believe. They was litter mates, you know, it was an inbreeder. Denzel, 14 years old, still pushing. So the blood is longevity. Sugar, her parents are a little younger. Sugar's parents are around 4 or 5. But it's still longevity. Even Taz, through his history and his blood, his grandmother was like 10, I believe, 12. His mother, 8 years old. These dogs are living a long lifespan, and this is something that I look at when breeding, is longevity. And sometimes you might get little tweaks where a dog doesn't live that long for a bogus reason, or a reason on a you problem. Like, I was dealing with something the other day. I was dealing with a situation where a dog died and it wasn't that dog's fault. It was the way he was taken care of. you know, and I felt bad for it. I felt bad for him, you know, and that's one thing about me is I'm gonna take care of my dogs, you know. I'm gonna take care of them, and I'm gonna make sure they right. But most of all, I'm gonna make sure I take care of the people because this. I look at this Cash Money thing like, damn, bro, y'all really out here promoting dogs. That's terrible. And the people that was recording the video, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I'm gonna keep on. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. People that recorded that, y'all should be ashamed of yourself because y'all sat there that whole time recorded, probably thinking to yourself, yo, we need to end this pretty soon because the dog look like he about to die. Y'all know y'all was wrong. Y'all know y'all was definitely wrong for that. And look, a couple of months later, he dead and gone. Now you're going to see in the bully community and all these communities, oh, rest in peace, such and such. Y'all know he was on his last limb when he was at that stack off. Y'all should have knew he was going to die. But y'all so stupid where y'all just care about the dollar. Yeah, like, yeah, we going to get us some Cash Money juice. And look, the dog die. Man, I can't. Yeah. This community every day shakes my head. You don't see the people in the Borable community, the Connie Corso community, Malinois community doing that. Yeah, it's like watching the train crash, and they can't help but to watch. Yep, you right. You definitely right about that. But what only thing we can do for the people that's in here, the only thing we can do is make a better dog, but also help make a better, help better the breed. That's the only thing we can do. Help better the breed by producing quality. Quality over quantity. But, hey, man, this phone about to die. I'm about to get out of here. I appreciate everybody that joined, and Mark, I'm going to get up with you. Hotel, I'm going to get up with you, and I catch y'all on the next live. I appreciate y'all for watching, peace.